This rally's fast.
The consequences are high.
But it's one hell of a ride.
Since the late 1970s, the incredible roads of Missouri have solidified their place as a driver favourite in American rallying. Set deep in the Mark Twain National Forest, the natural beauty of the area showcases the best that Missouri has to offer. With streams and rolling hills around every corner, it's easy to be fooled by the perfect ambience. Run annually in the 100-acre Wood Rally and utilised for Show Me in 2020, teams know these stages are anything but forgiving. Consisting mostly of smooth, wide roads that encourage drivers to keep the pedal pinned, the danger lies in a false sense of security. Hosting the fastest roads in America comes with its own set of challenges. With most of the rally spent in 5th and 6th gear, a slow corner means you're banging on the rev limiter in 3rd. A seemingly small error may send you careering off the road, and at these speeds, it's never a pretty sight. But not all sections are smooth and wide. There are places where the road becomes tight and twisty, the elevation changing constantly throughout the stages. The road becomes rougher, the trees begin to close in. As tempting as it may be, there's no easing off.
And bad drop 100, 5 right, big brake 85, turn 3 left quick, over grid, double don't.
100-acre Wood is by far the fastest rally, so everyone says, oh, you must love speed, but at the end of the day, like, aerodynamics becomes more of a factor. A lot of stuff that my skill set as a dirt bike rider doesn't have a lot to do with. There are some pretty good jumps here, which I really like, but most of them are max and they're on straightaways, so it's not like you're jumping around a corner and really setting the vehicle up, which is kind of where my background comes in with the off-road stuff.
Staying confident is key here. When going this fast on unpaved roads, having precise pace notes is the biggest challenge. Teams must know when to go flat and when to hold back. Without the proper notes, critical time can be lost on the flat-out sections.
So this weekend, pace notes were crucial because when you were coming into a corner and it's a left 6 but there's crown on the road, you need to know about that crown. So if someone's just written a corner and they've just called it a number like left 6 and you're hitting that max flat out, not lifting on the gas, and then all of a sudden you get on the wrong side of that crown, it can be a disaster. So unfortunately that's what happened to Travis and I last night. Double puncture, left 4 minus, we went too wide, we got off that crown on the wrong side, hit a bank, and then unfortunately a minute down, and that was, 3rd place for us in the rally, really.
Most rallies across the world, they have their own iconic jumps. Fafe in Portugal, El Brinco in Mexico, and Collins Crest in Sweden. And in Missouri, well, we have the famous cattle guard jump, which is exactly as it sounds. As cars approach a cattle crossing, the road abruptly falls away, which allows cars to fly up to 100 feet, with the occasional dodgy landing. The picturesque stages of the Show Me State will continue to humble even the best of drivers for years to come. Teams that persevere the difficulties presented on these fast roads truly understand it's not for the faint of heart.